Yeah, can you hear me? Yeah, we're live. Check. 1 2 1 2. Mic check. No. I can hear everything you're saying. How's that? Okay, cool. Alright. What do you think? Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, you're listening to Red Hawk Radio. Tonight is the Miami RedHawks versus the North Dakota Fighting Hawks. Puck drop is just less than 15 minutes away, so stay tuned. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Will Salzarulo. I'm going to be providing the play-by-play for you tonight. Now is a very good matchup. We have the Miami RedHawks of Oxford, Ohio against the North Dakota Fighting Hawks. Miami's going from right to left, and the Fighting Hawks are going from left to right. Now, Aiden, can you tell us a little bit about the history between these two?
Yeah, so North Dakota, one of the more well-known college hockey teams in all of the NCAA for that matter, let alone the NCHC. You have North Dakota, who against Miami has won 31 games, lost 8, and has tied 4 times, this being between 2024 and 1999. The last time Miami has won a hockey game against North Dakota was in 2022, on November 19, 2022, away in Grand Forks with a win 4-3. Now, the last time they won at home, very, very long time ago, November 10th, 2018. So will this be the first time in almost 6 years that we see this team finally beat, which currently is the number 16 and 17 seed in the entire NCAA?
That's very impressive. I'm excited to see how this game goes tonight.
Yes, and puck drop is about to start right about now.
And it is a stick tie-up. Miami has possession, launches it behind the Zamboni doors, behind the net. Now let's see here. Jin Perone has possession. All right, passes it over to Andrew Strothman. Now Perone has possession again on Miami's field. He takes a shot, and it's blocked by Ethan Dahlmeyer. Another shot, and he holds on for the whistle.
Very slow hockey to start off the game. I noticed a lot of players, especially our captain Ryan Sullivan. He was tripping up along the boards, a lot of sticks towards the knees. Did result in a lot of legal trips. No tripping penalties were called.
Absolutely.
But it's a very slow start. I think this is North Dakota's plan, however, to start off slow and ramp it up throughout the game.
Yeah, we have, another face-off win for the Fighting Hawks. Now Miami has possession on their own, and nice hit from number 29, Jackson Kuntz. I apologize for the name mispronunciation that I may have caused. Now they're skidding it over to Miami's end. Now Miami gains possession from number 3, Nick Donato. Passes it over. Pass intercepted by the Fighting Hawks. Now the puck's in on the Fighting Hawks end. And number 6, E.J. Emery has the puck. Passes it. And it goes into the Miami's end. And that is an icing call.
It's actually very interesting to see. One of the calls was a player, I forget which player, he flew the puck all the way over to the North Dakota side. No penalty was called. The ref believed that, I believe it was Matt Trupani reached the puck as right before it was called an icing. In my opinion, I thought it could have gone either way.
Yeah, that was a very close call. I have no idea what I would have called. And stick tie-up, and they're substituting. Referee's fault. All right, another face-off, and Fighting Hawks have it. Quick pass intercepted by Miami on the Hawks' end. Miami has possession, and a little hit from number 29. From number 29. And the puck is in on Miami's end. No one can seem to hold possession of the puck for more than, let's say, 3 seconds. So
a lot of fan pucks you'll notice too.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, it's just passing and passing. It's hard to keep track of. Now Miami's in on center ice. A poke check by number 28, Dalton Andrew. And Miami holds possession in on center ice and pass. Now number 27, Dylan Moulton has the puck, and whistle is blown.
One thing I like to see, when we're looking at the lines here, we notice that there's a bunch of NHL logos next to these players'
absolutely.
names. You'll see, for the Miami RedHawks, you'll only notice one, Casper Nosman with the Bruins. He was drafted in the 7th round last year. But when you look at this North Dakota team, you see that 9 out of the 12 forwards have been drafted, and 3 out of the 6 defensemen have been drafted. So it's very interesting to see that 12 of the people we are seeing on the ice for the Fighting Hawks alone will be in an NHL caliber team soon.
That is very impressive, especially for a conference like the NCHC. And number 16 in the NCAA, it's bound to happen. Have a bunch of players on your own team get drafted by the NHL. Now, Fighting Hawks have it, and the Fighting Hawks shoot on Miami, but it's paddled saved by Ethan Dahlmeyer. Miami has possession on their own end, and a body check gets in the way of that. Fighting Hawks gain possession in center ice, passes it, and it goes around the doors on Miami's end.
It looks like North Dakota's trying to play a little fancy hockey, but I don't think the passes are necessarily connecting for their team. I think North Dakota's playing a little more sloppy than they have in recent games, especially against these RedHawks.
Oh, and a saucer pass gets intercepted by the Fighting Hawks, and the puck goes around behind the net, and the Fighting Hawks remain in possession of the puck. Miami takes it, and once again, another saucer pass gets intercepted by the Fighting Hawks. And they're in on their own end. Miami has the puck, and it is knocked loose. And behind the net, the Fighting Hawks have it. Number 15, saucer pass, almost hits the netting. Well, that was an impressive shot, very high. Surprised it didn't hit the netting, though. Fighting Hawks still have it on Miami's end. Shoots, and it goes far wide, blocked by a Miami skate.
That looked to just land right into Casper Hassen's glove with that block right there.
Absolutely. Hawks have it around Miami's net. Another saucer pass gets picked up by the Fighting Hawks once again. 21 has it, and he is knocked loose. Miami retains possession, going down center ice. Poke check gets in the way of that big hit in the middle of center ice. Pass. Fighting Hawks now on the offensive in Miami's end. And a big hit knocks the puck loose. Shot. Blocked. Now Miami has possession on their own end. Can they get it, break out? And they cannot. Fighting Hawks do it for a shot. Ethan Dahlmeyer hangs on for the whistle.
Yeah, one player I want to highlight. We heard Simonovic. I think he's been playing great recently. He was just right in front of the net earlier this game. He actually blocked one of these passes and then fanned. Although he did fan on one pass, he did make sure the puck exited the zone in a great manner, especially when you have an intense team like these Fighting Hawks. Just getting the puck out of their zone is a nice relief for the defensemen. Along with Simonovic, you have Nick Donato on the same line, and I think that they've been a great pairing so far. Last game, Simonovic was with Feenstra, so it's very interesting as well to see Coach Noreen shifting the defensive D-line, especially the second and third line, throughout these last few games.
Okay, face-off wins with Miami. Miami on their own end passes it to number 4. Passes it, and he shoots, and it's a miss. Good block for Seppenfelter. Good block now. Fighting Hawks have it in Miami's end. Poke check knocks it back in center ice. Hawks remain with possession. Picked up on the right side, and a hit knocks the puck loose. Hawks retain possession. Number 5 shoots, and it goes off a body. Miami with possession on their own end. Can they get out? And the puck is once again intercepted by the Fighting Hawks. Pass. Hawks have it in neutral ice. Nice pass to number 29. And that is knocked loose back into the Fighting Hawks' own end. Behind the net, passes. Good pass receival by 28. And a scramble for the puck as no one possesses it. Who has it? Miami retains the puck in on their own end. Saucer pass in central ice. Picks it up. Miami breaking through. And Fighting Hawks intercept. Oh, wow, it's a scramble for the puck here. It could be anyone. Okay, and now Miami has puck heading back into their own end. Passes it to number 28. Poke check, gets it out of the way with Fighting Hawks having possession. Crossing center ice. Now in Miami. Shoots the puck, goes around the net. And scramble for the puck as the Hawks remain with possession. Passes it to number 15. Now 6. Shoots, and it goes a little high into the net. That was a very chaotic few minutes of hockey right there.
Yeah, it was definitely interesting to see. Again, a lot of fan passes from both sides of the ice. I'm a little more impressed by the RedHawks, however, because you have a big, tough North Dakota team, right?
Absolutely.
And it's actually kind of amazing because North Dakota has scored a goal in under 3 minutes 8 times this season so far to start off the game. And so far, with about 13 minutes left in the game, we have not seen any goals scored. We've limited North Dakota to only 4 shots in goal. Granted, we only had 1 opportunity, yet that opportunity from Carjoyello was a very good opportunity. It was a beautiful backwards pass that hit the helmet of Simptonhelter. So it's just a lot of chaos going on. Not necessarily bad chaos, especially if you're a RedHawks fan. Just chaos nonetheless.
Yeah, it's just the Miami defense. And offense. They've been in their own zone for most of the game. The Fighting Hawks are getting comfortable in Miami's zone with several close calls, close saves, shots that almost make it but hit off a body at the last possible second. Now we're getting a clean sheet of ice real quick, and it's a very close game so far. And we'll see you in a few minutes. Thank you. And a face-off in Miami's end. And the Miami gets possession of the puck behind the net. And it's a breakaway, and Fighting Hawks intercept. Now on central ice, number 21 has it, shoots behind the net, and Stallmeyer grabs it and passes it. Now Miami with the possession. Now there's a scramble for the puck.
It is right in our blind side. We cannot see the puck.
I'm on my tiptoes right now. That's all good. No, yeah. So now the Fighting Hawks have possession. Shoots it, and it goes off the right pad off Stallmeyer. Scramble for the puck. Oh, small hit. Now Fighting Hawks retain possession. Stallmeyer. Miami has it. Going through central ice. Poke check. Miami retains possession. Stops right near the net. Scramble for the puck. It's a 2-on-2 right now for the puck. And it's battle for the puck. Anyone's game at this point. And wow. Someone tried to shoot it out. It went off the glove of someone from the Fighting Hawks. And now the Fighting Hawks have possession. They're trying to break out of their own zone. Now in central ice. Passes it out to Miami, and Miami has possession. Miami's through neutral ice. Passes it to number 9. And a body check knocks it loose. Fighting Hawks in possession on their own. And now in central ice. Shoots it behind the net. And scramble for the puck as Miami and the Fighting Hawks are in a 2v2 for the puck. The Fighting Hawks get victorious, and Miami intercepts it. Miami now crossing against neutral ice, passes it, and a shot from halfway. That is an impressive shot, blocked by Semtenfelter. Now Miami has the puck on their own end. Breaking out, now the puck is loose in Fighting Hawks territory as Miami has puck. A shot, and he holds on. What a great save from number 35, Semtenfelter. Wow. I thought it went in for a second. There's some pushing and shoving.
I thought so too. It's actually kind of funny to see. Number 18s on both sides are pushing and shoving each other, that being Jaden Perron and Frankie Caragiello. Definitely one of the more physical guys on both sides of the team. I'm actually really impressed on the battles across the boards. I know it's really hard to see who has possession of the puck, but the fact that they're wasting as much time as they are against these boards proves that Miami has really brought their physicality game, especially against a team that has a lot of big players, like 6'3", Abraham Weeb, and some other just enormously big players, especially the ones drafted by these NHL teams. So big size caliber, and although the Miami RedHawks do have the shortest, smallest team in the NCHC, they are faring well against these Fighting Hawks.
And a quick play, Miami gets possession, takes a quick shot, and once again, Semtenfelter holds on for the whistle. Now he is a face-off in Fighting Hawks territory, and it's a stick tie-up, and the Fighting Hawks have possession. Passes central ice, and Hawks still have it, bringing it back into central ice, passes it, goes a little far behind the net. Miami has possession. Miami has possession, trying to break out their own end, and passing through center ice, and a poke check knocks that out of the way. Fighting Hawks now have possession. Now Miami has possession. It's a quick, Miami's trying to break out. Wow. Miami has the puck, going into their own end. Shot gets blocked as the Miami and South Dakota scramble for the puck. South Dakota has the puck on Miami's end, takes a shot, and it goes off a skate. Miami has possession, passes it to the other side of the door, but it's intercepted by North Dakota. North Dakota passes, and it goes behind the net, and it's a scramble for the puck. North Dakota has possession. Number 10 sees his opportunity and shoots, but it goes off the pad. Now number 16 with the puck, he shoots, and it goes off the body of Ethan Dahlmeyer. Number 16 again with the puck, passes it to number 10, and Miami has possession now. Going through the end of neutral ice, and it's a scramble for the puck as it is knocked loose. Now South Dakota has possession, hiding it behind the net. And he passes it, trying to break out of his own end, and it is big hit. A stick is knocked loose on Miami's end. Miami's trying to do a line change while they're being overwhelmed on their own end by South Dakota. South Dakota shoots, and it goes off the body. Oh, Miami just got big check. Miami in the South Dakota's end, and it gets a little too high for the net as they shoot. Now South Dakota has possession. Scramble for the puck as it's poke check loose. South Dakota retains possession. South Dakota 25 has it, and a shot doesn't go anywhere. South Dakota with possession, skating on their own end, trying to recuperate from these very fantastic plays they're making. 22 has it, trying to break out of their own end now. Behind the shot, behind the back pass, as the South Dakota tries to get it through central ice, intercepted by Miami. Miami has the puck, and a body check knocks it loose as South Dakota has possession. South Dakota, a scramble for the puck on the boards, and South Dakota wins that scramble once again. A very adrenaline-pumping few minutes of hockey. Now Miami has it on their own end, trying to break out. Puck is gained by South Dakota. South Dakota's breaking through Miami's defense. Now Miami has the puck on their own end. Now through central ice. Now South Dakota has their own puck. Going through center. Oh, tries to pass it, but it goes loose, but he knocks it with his skate. And a shot. And the thing is called. Oh, North Dakota. My apologies.
It's very, this type of hockey is not what we have seen, especially for us RedHawks fans. A lot of fast-paced hockey.
Oh, yes.
Very sloppy, though, I'd like to say. A lot of fan passes, a lot of fancy hockey that just has not been hitting. And for the RedHawks, this might be seen as a win. We are very limiting the potential opportunities that we're doing with North Dakota. But overall, a really decent taste in every RedHawks fan's mouths. It's actually cool because when you look at these note sheets, this is one thing I noticed. Both teams refer to each other as the Hawks.
Yes.
Which is very confusing when one team is the RedHawks and the other team is the Fighting Hawks.
I was about to call, I was like, the Hawks have it. I'm like, which one?
Yeah.
And I can't say that, so. But now they're scooping some of the loose ice off right now. And North Dakota with 8 shots on goal, Miami with 4. Miami with a penalty on number 18.
That being Frankie Caragiello.
Did you notice what the penalty is for?
I did not. It might be a tripping call. I might have seen someone trip over the ice a little bit towards the end. But coming from Frankie Caragiello, I'm not too surprised. He's one of our more physical players, so he's more likely to draw a penalty. Speaking of Caragiello, last game Caragiello was placed on the 4th line, but now has taken Haalin's spot, who has moved to the bench for today's game. Instead of Caragiello's spot, currently this game I should say, Braden Morrison is taking that spot. Braden Morrison is taking over against Artur Taransky, who was sitting over last game. So overall, Artur Taransky's moving to Braden Morrison. Braden Morrison's moving to Frankie Caragiello, and Frankie Caragiello is moving to William Haalin. So that's the only shift difference we've seen from the forwards from these last 2 games.
Okay, now we're back in action. Fighting Hawks have it in Miami's end. They pass, and the pass is intercepted by Miami. However, a shot trying to break it out of their own end gets intercepted once again. Fighting Hawks have it now in Miami's end. Doing some fancy puck work behind the net. Will they go for a Michigan? They will not. And a shot goes off of the goalie's shoulder. Now the puck's around the net. Number 9 passes it. Number 14 and knocked loose. Number 4 has it. Passes it to number 9. Passes it. Number 9 shoots it, but it goes wide. A stick is knocked loose on Miami's end. Another shot, and that's a goal for North Dakota. Number 9, Sasha Boisvert, if I am not mistaken, got the goal.
So with Miami, they've been really electric on the power play, or the penalty kill, I should say. They have a .883 penalty kill percentage. I knew that was the 5th highest total in the country in terms of penalties that they killed, 53. But they also ranked 12th in the nation in the penalty kill. So it's a little sad to see that number is about to go down. It's already only 5 minutes remaining of the first period. So to be honest with you, a little shocked that you see that they didn't score until this very few minutes remaining into the first period. I also did notice one player, it might have been Casper Nassen, a stick was left in the middle of the zone as a penalty is being called right now as the action is occurring. Going back though, I believe Casper Nassen's stick was laying on the ground, so Miami not only was on the penalty kill, but was almost on essentially a 5-on-3 as one player didn't have their own stick. Now let's see what the penalty is being called here.
2-minute tripping call on against North Dakota. Number 16, Andrew Strathman, has a penalty against him. Now Miami has the penalty, has the power play, and we'll see what they can do with this opportunity with 5 minutes left in the first.
A little pushing and shoving.
Yeah,
you have.
right before they got the puck down for face-off, a few pushes and shoves against the two teams. Face-off has been complete. Scramble for the puck. Miami, nope. North Dakota has it, going through central ice in Miami's end now. Passes it, goes around the net. Miami gets possession of the puck on their own end. They're skating. Back pass behind them. Now Miami has possession, and that pass in central ice is cut short, gets intercepted, but a shot to make the puck back to Miami's end gets intercepted. Now Miami's skating on their own end. Behind the net on the NCHC logo.
Michael Quinn's waiting for a line change here.
Appears so. Now Miami's broke out of their own end, going in. Passes the puck, but it's intercepted behind the net by the Fighting Hawks. Now, there was a scramble for the puck here and a shot from number 74 on Miami's end, but it goes a little to the right of the net. Now Miami with possession behind the net, passes it to number 6. Fake Duke pass. Passes it, goes off a skate, and the puck goes onto the Miami's end. Now, a big slam on Miami. Now Miami has it in their own end. Now on central ice, trying to break out. But the puck is knocked loose, and North Dakota has possession, passes it. North Dakota with a great pass from their own end to Miami's side. Miami with possession now, breaking out their own end, passing it, now crossing center ice, passing it again. Now behind the net. Now there's a scramble for the puck, 2-on-2. Let's see who becomes victorious. And North Dakota has it. Now the puck is somehow, you blink and you miss it, made it to Miami's end. And Miami has possession. And what call was that, do you think?
It might have been a delay of game. It doesn't seem to be a delay of game penalty, but again, the puck did go over the boards. That was a little scary of a sight to see if you were a RedHawks fan.
Oh, yes.
Scary thing to see Colby Ambrosius' skate deflection went all the way to the opposite side of the ice.
Absolutely. I blinked and I missed it, so I was confused how it got in on Miami's end.
Very scary potential one-on-one scenario, but Connor Hutchinson did get there on time to prevent that scenario from happening as a fan pass by number 22 to Owen McLaughlin just happened.
Okay, Miami in on North Dakota's end. Pass number 4 has it. He shoots, and too much traffic in front of the net. Now Miami's skating it back to central ice, back on their own end, trying to recuperate as the line changes. Number 19 does a back pass off the boards. Now Miami retains possession. Scramble for the puck. And now North Dakota has the puck behind their own net. Passes it, breaks out of their own zone, going through central ice, saucer pass into Miami's end. Now Miami has possession. Miami behind the net, scoops off a skate into the glove of TJ Septenfelter and holds on for the whistle.
About 1 minute 58 seconds left in the period. Shots on goal. You see North Dakota winning 10-5. But there are some other stats that are good to point out, especially with how interesting they have played so far. Although there's been a lot of face-off potential. You had Ryan Solden, who's one of the best face-off players in the entire NCHC. And then you have the North Dakota entire team, which is really good with their face-off percentage. Again, Ryan Solden's is ranked 22nd in the nation in face-off wins. But currently, I don't see how well these RedHawks have been doing. I feel like all these face-offs have been going in the Fighting Hawks' way.
Absolutely, they have. And the Fighting Hawks make a shot, goes left behind the net in Miami's, and the Fighting Hawks retain possession. Goes off a body. Now Miami has the puck on their own end, trying to break out. A pass goes behind a man, and now behind the net. Miami with possession, trying to in on North Dakota's and scramble for the puck, with North Dakota being victorious on the scramble. Passes it, trying to break out of central ice. Now Miami has it on their own end. Miami breaks out, goes off a skate, and
it hits off the corner of between the glass and the North Dakota Fighting Hawks bench. I like to say Fighting Irish because I'm seeing green with the fighting, and then you just assume that it's Irish.
Yes.
But I've never really seen that happen before. The puck perfectly landed right in between the padding and the bar that separates the bench from the remaining ice.
Yeah, in my years of watching hockey, ever since I was a little kid, I've never seen anything like that happen before. Now, a face-off ends with the Fighting Hawks winning possession. They try to pass it behind Miami's net, but it goes a little too far, and now they have it on their own end. Now, scramble for the puck as the Fighting Hawks make it. North Dakota with the puck, shoots, and it misses, goes off a body, it looks like. Tries to shoot, gets the puck came in a little too fast, he couldn't make the shot opportunity. However, now North Dakota has it behind the net, shoots, shot is a little wide there. Now, scramble for the puck. Saucer pass to North Dakota's side. Now Miami has possession on their own end, trying to break it out. Poke check knocks it loose. And now Miami has possession once again, breaking out of their own end, going through central, tries to saucer pass it away, but it's blocked by a body in the way, and that's the period. Very, very interesting first period of this game. A lot of long, just shot after shot after shot.
Yeah, it was definitely an interesting pace for the RedHawks in terms of, you don't see a lot of this. It's like we're seeing the opposite of the RedHawks. Normally the RedHawks are one of the better teams when it comes to face-off wins. But so far, the North Dakota has won in the face-off category 10-4. Meanwhile, we tend to give up more goals early on in the game, but we are only losing 1-0 to one of the arguably the best teams in the NCAA.
Absolutely. Number 16 in the NCAA against Miami. I just feel like Miami is just there. They walked out on the ice and said, hey, we're just going to try to be more physical than we normally do, which they have been. A lot of hits, a lot of face-off opportunities, a lot of stick tie-ups, really.
One stat that you might want to look away from if you're a RedHawks fan, and not in terms of shots on goal, but in terms of shots. North Dakota is winning that category 22-7. That is a pretty major deficit, as North Dakota has outshot the RedHawks basically 3 times.
That's
essentially.
And with the RedHawks only having 5 shots on goal, they only have 2 extra shots after that fact.
Right, but the name of the game here for the RedHawks is their blocked shots, because you'll see, although they have more shots on goal, the reason why they don't have an abundant amount of shots on goal is due to the block shots that have occurred. Miami has blocked 10 of North Dakota shots compared to them blocking 1 of ours. So it is a very interesting dynamic. We're definitely playing very smart hockey in terms of we're letting them tire themselves out. We're letting them shoot the puck more, but we're putting our bodies on the line. That's essentially what the name of the game is. We're being a lot more physical this game than we have previously. So it is a lot closer than some fans might be thinking against one of these best teams in the nation.
Absolutely. Now, I think it's funny. I just want to point out that number 8 on North Dakota, Jake Schmaltz, and number 33 on Miami, Casper Nason, were both drafted by the Boston Bruins. Now, if that means what I think it means, these 2 competitors today will become teammates in the coming future.
Will become friends. Yeah, that's another interesting dynamic that happens in college hockey.
I love it.
You're going to be almost fighting other players on the ice. Then later on, you're going to be best teammates with them, and you're going to stick up for them on the ice.
Absolutely. Now, I've been watching Miami hockey since I was a little kid. I grew up in Oxford, and it's really interesting to see current NHL players, Stanley Cup champions, and I've seen them in college. And that could be the opportunity with these two right here, among other players in North Dakota. So I'm very excited to see what their careers hold in the future.
So that wraps up the first period coverage. We will be back in about 10 to 12 minutes covering the second period. You're watching, or I should say listening to, Red Hawk Radio. We will be back very soon.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Miami RedHawks versus North Dakota Fighting Hawks. Now, we're entering in the second period with North Dakota ahead up by 1 with Miami nothing. Now, that first period was a mix of great opportunities on both sides. And what do you have to think about the first period, Aiden?
Honestly, I'm very impressed by these RedHawks. They definitely showed a lot more block shots especially. I think that is their best stat to look at. It's the best stat to explain what is the reason why we are only losing 1-0 to one of the best teams in the nation. One thing to note that North Dakota has gotten the lead several times. They've actually led at some point in 10 out of their first 15 games this season, but they have blown their leads in 4 of those contests. So it'll be pretty interesting to see the dynamic between the RedHawks know about this stat. This is a stat that is common knowledge among the NCHC community. So will they capitalize on that opportunity, knowing that maybe like securing that second, third goal might be a challenge for these Fighting Hawks?
Yeah, absolutely. Now, puck drop is just a few seconds away. Miami now is going from left to right, and North Dakota is going from right to left. Now we are just mere seconds away from puck drop.
Comparing the North Dakota to Notre Dame attribute, not only are their initials also ND, but their logos look very similar. Also, Miami used to be in the CCHA, which Notre Dame used to play in as well. So going from one ND school to another ND school, both green, both fighting something. It's just
both are great.
Yeah,
you know.
both are great, top-notch programs, and it's just very funny to see, and it's pretty ironic.
Yeah, I mean, from where we are standing right now, we can see the banners of the CCHA back in those days when we played there. Now the refs are getting ready to drop the puck. Now, all right, puck is dropped center ice, and Miami gets possession. Going through center ice, Miami trying to break out of center ice, and a pass goes behind the net, and now North Dakota has possession. Little hit there, but North Dakota remains with possession of the puck. Now it's picked loose. Poke check seems to take it to Miami in their own end. Behind the net, looking to break out through center ice, passes it, sweeps. Behind the backhand sweep. Now North Dakota has possession, passes it through center ice, back pass, and he's in the breakaway, and wow, what a shot.
Very lucky deflection right there. That a wide open net hits the skate of one of the players and just goes far wide of the net.
Oh my goodness, that was a close one there. Even then, since it went off the skate, it might have been, and shot from it appears to be number 21. Oh, wow. I thought that went in.
I thought so, too. It hit 2 pipes.
It hit.
And still managed to get out of the goal. I thought that was
I thought that went in.
Yeah, but the player was celebrating.
He was celebrating. That's why I'm like, what? But no. Wow, that was a great save. I didn't even notice it. Wow. And some shoving after the whistle was blown.
Stanchion did not go off, though, so it is a no goal, although the refs are talking, especially one, to the head coach. And now this is where they're starting to argue whether it was a goal or not.
Oh, wow. Okay, so it did go in, but this is the official review.
Brad Berry, the head coach for the Fighting Hawks, are challenging this goal. Again, we here up in the booth, we thought that it went in.
I thought it went in.
We're not as close, though, as these refs are.
Absolutely.
So, obviously, we can't have a say in what has happened. But it'll be very interesting. We'll be getting a replay very soon. But while it is currently being under review, we will take a short break. It will be right after back with the official hearing.
No goal is the call. Went off against both goalposts.
So therefore, they lose their challenge. The Fighting Hawks lose their challenge. Will it be a delayed game penalty? It appears not to be. But
no.
Again, we thought it hit both posts as well, but we then thought it went in due to the fact that it hit both posts, the inside of both posts, I should say. But apparently the refs seen a different view, which goes good against those RedHawks.
Absolutely. Now we're with a face-off. Miami wins possession, trying to break out of their own end. Now, I'm still shocked at that that last shot there that went under review. Now North Dakota has possession, saucer pass, and now Miami steals it behind their own net, passes it through center ice. Poke check seems to knock it loose. Now the puck went behind the net, shot on North Dakota again. Miami is still with the puck, passes it to number 7. Passes it to 74. Shot, and it's way too far wide. Now in the center, shot, and that's a goal for the Miami RedHawks. It hit the crossbeam, it looked like almost. It almost hit it.
Raymond Collins. He has a wicked one-timer shot that hits the top of the crossbar. It was a great play all around. A lot of passing going around the net. That's not necessarily right in front of the net, but going around the back of the net, where the goalie of TJ Semton-Feltner didn't really see what was going on, which caused it a great goal by the RedHawks. It is now a tie game 1-1.
Yeah, now it is a tie. Back in central ice, the face-off begins. Face-off ends with Miami winning possession of the puck. North Dakota steals possession, trying to break it into Miami's end. Puck knocked loose, but they remain with possession behind the Miami's net. Shoots, and it is in. Wow. I heard it hit the goalpost and it went in. I heard it from where I'm standing right now, and that is a goal. Very quickly after Miami wins their first goal, they get their second.
It sounded very interesting. There's some sort of squeaking sound that occurred right before their goal. I don't know if it was necessarily the puck being wedged in between the goalie's pad and the post, or if there was some nefarious activity, maybe the goalie lifted up a little bit, which snuck the puck underneath. Overall, a weird goal. We didn't get the best angle of this one either, as it was in between the blind side of us because Ethan Dahlmeyer was blocking the shot. But overall, not a great goal to see. And it was just very strange all around.
Yes. Now, North Dakota has possession on Miami's end, tries to make it 3, but it goes a little too far to the right, goes behind the net. North Dakota still with possession, knocked loose, and it's a scramble for the puck. North Dakota wins the scramble, too much traffic in the way, trying to make an opening. Tries to shoot it, and he shoots it, goes off the pad of Miami's goaltender. Now, the puck is knocked into North Dakota's end, with North Dakota having possession, trying to break out. Swipe, and it's in Miami's end with Miami having possession. Trying to break out up above the Pepsi logo. And now a knock from North Dakota makes it loose. Puck goes around the rink, and that's icing. It appears to be
almost
icing.
did a full lap around the rink. We had one pass that wasn't called for icing, then went all the way to the other side. Then it was called for icing. It almost made one of those full laps that you don't really see in hockey.
Yeah, you never see those. That was interesting to watch. This has been a very fun game to watch because just so many interesting plays. Now the face-off ends with a tie-up, and Miami gets possession, tries to shoot it, goes a little too far left, and now behind the net, Miami with possession, shoots again. Too much traffic in the way. Now a scramble for the puck up on the boards. North Dakota breaking out of their own end. In through centralized Miami gains possession. Passes intercepted by North Dakota. North Dakota again in our blind spot. Scrambling for the ice. Scrambling across the ice in Miami's end. Pass makes it go. Makes the puck go into North Dakota's end where they gain possession. Shoots it. Breaks out of centralized in Miami's end. Miami gains possession. That went off a stick. It's knocked loose, but they pick it right back up. North Dakota with possession on their own end, trying to get out. Now it cross central ice. It's knocked off. Now North Dakota has possession in Miami's end. Shoots, goes off a knee, it looks like, off the knee pad. North Dakota shoots again, misses. Miami has possession in their own end. Knocked loose, poke check, knocked loose. With North Dakota having possession. Tries to pull a Gretzky, but does not make it. Now North Dakota with possession in Miami's end. Passes it to number 15. Passes it again. 25 has it. Shoots off a pad. And that's a scramble for the puck. North Dakota has it. 5 passes, 25 misses. Makes a shot, misses, is a little too high. North Dakota once again having it. Too much traffic in the way, goes off the bottom left pad of the goalie. North Dakota has it in their own. Now through center now. Shoots. Where did it go? Did it go up to the net?
All above the net. Oh, and it seems like Ethan Dahlmeyer is having a little trouble getting up. The refs are right over there, and yep, Dylan Moulton is getting the trainers out there to inspect what is happening with Ethan Dahlmeyer. It is truly not the best. It's a pretty horrible sight to see. Ethan Dahlmeyer won NCHC Rookie of the Week towards the beginning of the season, and now he seems to obtain some sort of injury.
The way he's holding it himself, I thought he caught the puck, but it actually went up into the net.
It's actually stuck up on the net as somebody with a stick in the crowd is trying to jam it off so they can get it for themselves. That's you don't see people bringing sticks into the hockey games.
That's very interesting.
Yeah.
The way we said that at the same time. And, oh, wow. Dahlmeyer stands up.
And
oh, he's limping.
Yeah,
oh,
he's limping.
Oh, you hate to see it. Oh, he's okay. I think he's going to be substituted out for the rest of the game. You hate to see players injured, just on both sides, really.
Now it looks
really
like Bruno Bravares is going to be coming in. It looks like he's warming up there on the bench. Bruno Bravares, in the 10 games that he's played, have 9 starts. So this will be his 11th game played, still his 9 starts. So he's 2 for 6 for 1 with a 3.66 goals against average with an 0.876 save percentage. So maybe a difference in goaltending is maybe what the RedHawks need to get a little fire, a little edge on the North Dakota team.
Oh, wow. Major penalty against, I believe. Wow. Dahlmeyer's out.
It looks like they are reviewing the play, so
wow.
maybe we'll see in a little bit. Back to what I was saying, though, about Bruno Bravares. Although, personally, I'm a huge Brett Miller fan. He's only played in 1 game, and he didn't start that game, but still looked electric. I do think Bruno is the right choice here. He has a lot more experience in playing in these types of scenarios, especially against these good teams. I remember they started Bruno Bravares in the starting net when it was their biggest opportunity. This was their opening day, and they played really good hockey that game. Although it did not come out for a win, I thought Bruno stood on his head the entire game. So if we see even a snippet of that performance today by Bruno, I think the rest of this game will be very good.
Yeah, Bruno's in on Miami's net now. Dollmeyer looks like he was taken back behind, back into the locker room to be inspected by the team medics. You hate to see it. When he got up, stick taps all around the ice. It was a nice sight to see. Even North Dakota gave him stick taps for that.
That is true.
Rivera's warming up now.
On another note, again, one thing that could lead to some injuries, not necessarily for the goaltenders, but block shots is one of the key, it's like one of the Achilles heels for these defenders. You have a little bit smaller defenders compared to the normal NCHC crowd, but I think they've handled block shots here very well. Dylan Moulton, I really like to highlight here, although his stat line might not be the best so far in this game, he does have 2 block shots so far, which I think those block shots were beautiful. He dove out for those block shots. So although on paper it might not look like he contributed a lot to this game, I think Dylan Moulton is all the difference it takes for the RedHawks. And if all these other players... Hold on, we are getting the review.
Major penalty against North Dakota now.
Well, we cannot see the replay of what has happened, so we are kind of clueless here up in the booth, but there has been a penalty, major penalty that is, on North Dakota. But back to what I was saying, defense is definitely the key of the game. The block shots they have been performing, they just need to keep that pace up. I think what their pace is right now is a great pace. If they go into overtime against this North Dakota team, I feel like that is a big win, especially when you have the number 16, 17 seed coming out again at home that you have not won against since 2018. It is a very good sight to see if you can at least get some point out of an NCHC foe. Now this penalty was against Jackson Coons, the Vancouver Canucks draft pick, as the puck is now dropped and fanned all the way to the other side of the ice.
Yeah, Kuntz, with alternate captain for North Dakota, in with a 5-minute major penalty. Now Miami has it on their own edge, breaking through center ice onto North Dakota's side. Oh, wow, Miami passes, goes off a stick into Miami's bench. You don't see that every day. Now the whistle's called, and now
it was just a bad luck in a sense with Casper Dawson right there. His stick was a little bit too far left of the boards. That deflection could have hit the boards, and he could have obtained the possession of the puck again if it was a good bounce. But no, it was a little too far left, so it landed in the bench right in front of all the trainers.
Now face off on North Dakota's end. RedHawks winning it. Now the passing back and forth between each other. 17 passes to 34, and that is a goal for the Miami RedHawks. Wow. That was quick thinking on part of the RedHawks.
Looks your captain, number 22, Ryan Sullivan.
El Capitan.
With a backwards pass, he dove for that puck, and that dive was worth it as the RedHawks have tied the game 2-2.
Christophe Filion assisted El Capitan, Ryan Sullivan. That was a great goal, especially late. Well, almost halfway through the second period. We're all tied up.
Even better news for these RedHawks, they still have that 5-minute major still remaining. So if they can recapitalize on that power play, we could see a lead that Miami has very rarely had against this Fighting Hawks team.
Absolutely. Now a saucer shot easily picked up by Bruno Riveras. Holds on, and the whistle is blown, and we will get a face-off. Line change for North Dakota, and face off. The Miami chant celebrating that goal. Now face off on Miami's end. Miami makes it out of their own end, through central ice. Now on through North Dakota's end. Struggle across the boards for the puck, shoving. And it looks as if, wow, big struggle here. Now North Dakota gets it. Oh, saucer pass across the ice. Now the puck is inside Miami's end.
Interesting call there for the RedHawks to not wait for icing. It looks like they thought they were in a better position than North Dakota was, and they tried to take advantage of it.
I was surprised they did not call icing, but now the puck is back inside Miami's own end. Miami with possession, going across the logo. Struggle for the puck as it's poked away. Block, North Dakota tries to catch it. Struggle across the boards for the puck. North Dakota gets it, shoots it across once again. Rivera catches it with his stick and passes it to Miami. Now Miami with the puck on their own end, going through the center of center ice, passes it on the right end. Pass intercepted by North Dakota. Now that was poked away. Miami has possession in North Dakota's end. He's trying to pass it, can't find it, gets intercepted by North Dakota. Through central ice into Miami's end, shoots it, and that's way too high, hits the net.
Yeah, that was a very scary sighting. Another scary sighting that we saw earlier. Casper Dawson did fan on a pass right near the blue line. If the North Dakota Fighting Hawks capitalized on that moment as well, that could have led to just a one-on-one between him and Rivars, which would have been a very bad sighting. This North Dakota team really good on the 1v1s.
Oh, absolutely. They're great. Now Miami wins the faceoff, taking the puck behind their own net, breaking out of their own end through center ice. Poke check attempts trying to get it out. Becomes successful. North Dakota with possession in Miami's end. Passes it to center ice number 3, and they take the puck to their own end, try to regroup a little bit as the line changes. Passes the puck across to Miami's end. Miami with possession now. Behind their own net, in front of their own net now, trying to break out. Miami through center ice. Now in North Dakota's end. Oh, poke checked away. The puck is knocked loose into Miami's zone.
It's been so long of a game so far that you keep forgetting that Miami is still on the power play.
Wow.
Because of that 5-minute major.
Okay, now the puck is in Miami territory. It looks like it got knocked off of a skate into Miami territory. Miami with possession behind the net. Passes it to number 9, breaks through their own end. Now in North Dakota's end, North Dakota gains possession. Saucer passes across the board. Rivera grabs it with his stick, passes it to number 67. Backwards pass. Miami breaks through their own end. Now, wow. Pass interception, knocks it backwards, back into Miami's own end. Miami through center ice, poke check, knocks it loose, but they regain quickly. Tries to shoot it, but it goes across the boards. Miami with possession once again through center ice. Wow. Tries to pass it, gets intercepted, but goes off his stick. Oh, wow. Shot by Miami, goes off the stick of the goaltender. And that is the third Miami goal. Blinking, you'd miss it. What a goal.
Against the number 16 and 17 seed North Dakota, it is very nice to say that the RedHawks are winning 3-2, even with the lack of shots on goal, 11-19. I thought that was a beautiful play of hockey right there.
That was a beautiful goal.
There was passing right in front of the net after a recovery by, I believe it was Johnny Waldron, or someone on that first line, that just recovered the puck, passed to someone who was right open. I didn't really see very well which player it was who scored the goal. It was just beautiful all around, though. Tic-tac-toe hockey. exactly what you want to see from this team.
Absolutely. Now with the penalty against North Dakota with about 10 seconds left, that was the second power play goal on this major penalty. Now North Dakota gets possession on their own and passes it. Sasha pass into the stands. And the whistle is blown. Puck is out of play. A very nice souvenir. I think a kid caught it actually, which is kind of nice. And now the whistle's blown. They recruit for a face-off on North Dakota's end.
So with the power play, it seems, so the goal has not been credited yet, but going back to the goal earlier in the game, but with just these combinations of lines, I think Coach Noreen has performed excellently as there's been a shot on goal. With the chemistry of these lines, I definitely think he has unlocked the true potential of a lot of these players with who they're facing along on the ice.
Yeah, Miami's specialty units are very good this year, especially with their power play, their PK unit.
Yes, their penalty kill. Again, it's ranked 12th in the nation before this game started, a .883 kill percentage. Although it will go down a little bit this game, in return, their power play has been exponentially increased in terms of quality.
Absolutely, especially with that 5-minute penalty. That was Miami get 2 cool goals with that penalty, with that power play opportunity. Now, North Dakota in their own end with possession of the puck through central ice, breaks through Miami's defensive line, but a body check makes the puck go loose with Miami in possession, and a poke check knocks it out of the way. Gloves, number 16 gloves it for North Dakota, passes it. Scramble for the puck. Miami wins that scramble. Now pass intercepted by North Dakota. Now there's a hit for the ice. Puck goes around the net and scramble for the ice. Another scramble for the puck. North Dakota gets it on Miami's end. They're trying to find a shot, but it's blocked. North Dakota gets the puck in on their own end for the line change. Breaking out their own zone, passes it. Tries to get, and the pass goes a little short and misses the stick. Shoot, and it is blocked by Bruno Bruveris. Now North Dakota with possession once again, trying to get that rebound shot. Pass. Tries to pass it to his teammate, but he's not there. Miami gained possession. Try to clear it away from their zone. They try to pass it, but now North Dakota has possession, intercepts it. North Dakota shot, and it goes off a skate, and it launches in the air. Now a scramble for the puck. Wow, what a shot.
Beautiful save, though, by Bruveris with that play.
Scramble for the puck, and there's a fight!
Christoph Filion against number 9, or 19 that is, or no, number 9 for Sasha
Bovair.
Yeah, Bovair.
Fighting.
A freshman and a grad student going
going toe to toe. Now,
very interesting. A lot of words coming off as they go into the bench.
Absolutely, talking smack. Now, I see here the refs managed to intervene between that fight before the fight got ugly.
It looks to be another penalty, though. Or not, no. Jake Livenridge was going to the penalty box, but it was to just give Sasha Bovair some sort of equipment or a puck or some sort of necessity that he needed.
I think he dropped his gloves when he was ready for fight. He dropped the gloves. That is a sign in hockey. When you know you're ready to square up, you drop the gloves. Now his helmet is off. He has his stick.
Now it is the next media timeout, so we will take a short break and we'll be right back right after this.
Media timeout is over. Now there's a face-off on Miami's end. Now North Dakota gains possession of the puck, wins the face-off. North Dakota tries to pass, goes off Miami's skate, and now Miami has possession. Miami going through center ice, breaking through on North Dakota's end. Poke check. Goes for a shot, and another shot for Miami. Wow.
Michael Feenstra with that goal right there. Honestly, the goalie was going every which direction in that play.
I think it was a Duke. He made it televised.
TJ Sentenfelder has not really performed to the best of his ability today. As you can see, he was diving for every single puck that happened, and the one time that Michael Feenstra shoots the puck, he just can't manage to get access to the puck, and that led to the RedHawks scoring a goal for it too.
Yeah. He tried to televise that he was going in for a slap shot against the ice, but then he went for a saucer toss that went into the net. There was no way he could have gotten that shot on time. He was laying on the ice.
Just a reminder for all the fans out there, in terms of shots on goal, North Dakota is winning in that category, 21-14. Yet the RedHawks are winning the game in general, 4-2, with 5 minutes remaining in the second period.
Yeah, what a great goal. Like, I would have absolutely missed that, and I'm not even good at hockey, but that was a fantastic goal. Another shot goes off a body, and now North Dakota with possession, breaking out of their own end through center ice, passes it now on Miami's end. Miami gets possession, goes ball, passes between the legs. Poke check knocks the puck loose. North Dakota with possession on Miami's end. Poke check knocks it out of the way. Miami gains possession behind the net. Passes through center ice, breaking through North Dakota. He's in all alone, and the body check knocks the puck loose with North Dakota gaining possession behind the net. Dakota breaking out, trying to break out their own end. Passes between the legs of Miami. Now Miami with possession. Miami passes back to their own end. Regroup for a line change. Holding the puck behind the net on the NCHC logo. Passes it. Miami has it on their own end. Trying to break out. Now through center ice. Passes it 16, passes it, and that pass is knocked short, but Miami regains possession of the loose puck. Miami has possession on their own end behind the net. Now North Dakota has it, tries to pass, but it just ends up short. Passes it again, he shoots, hits the wall. Now, and he shoots again. Oh, went in for the pass. Trying to find an opening. He shoots, goes off the knee pad of a player. Now off the skate. Now, puck is loose in neutral ice. Now it's loose in North Dakota's own end. Miami gains possession. Now it's a scramble for the ice. Big hit on number 34 for Miami. Scramble for the puck. North Dakota gets the puck, but the pass was knocked loose, and now North Dakota has the puck once again. Passes it to number 7. Behind the net. Number 7 breaks away. Now he's, tries to knock it into Miami's end, but could not be fast enough to reach the net. Now Miami with possession. In their own end. Pass it to number 8. Puck once again knocked by North Dakota into Miami's end. North Dakota with a pass attempt goes off the side. Now it's in central ice. Nice pass off the skate, but it was poked away by Miami. Miami with possession in their own end. Saucer pass gets intercepted by North Dakota. North Dakota breaks through central ice into Miami. Too much traffic. Now saucer pass from Miami. Oh, right near the net. Miami with possession in center ice, passes it to number 7, breaks into North Dakota. North Dakota intercepts the pass. Now on Miami's end, scramble for the puck, but North Dakota keeps on ending up on top. Now the puck is loose, and North Dakota has possession in their own end. Scramble for the puck, North Dakota has it. He shoots, and wow!
No goal.
No goal. Wow. That was a crazy play. Looks like it went around the goalie, and it went out loose behind the goalie. Goalie gets up. He gloves it, but it bounces off the glove. And the puck is poke-checked away into central ice. Now North Dakota with possession on Miami's side, passes it, goes behind the net, doesn't connect. Miami gets possession, saucer pass into central ice. North Dakota passes it, trying to break into Miami's end. Puck goes loose. North Dakota has it in Miami's end, passes it to number 25. Looking for an opening, he shoots. And what a save. Goes around Rivera's right leg pad. Now Miami has possession in North Dakota's end. North Dakota trying to clear it out. Miami gets possession in center ice. Saucer passes it behind the net on the NCHC logo. And that's the second period with a last second shot on the net. What a great second period for Miami.
Yeah, if you're Miami, there is no one in this crowd that is a Miami fan that is not smiling ear to ear right now, as Miami has scored 4 goals this period alone compared to North Dakota's 1 goal.
That's impressive. Even for NHL, that is really impressive. Now,
and again, shots normally, 22 shots, not on goal, just shots in general for these North Dakota Fighting Hawks compared to Miami's 11. How as many shots in goal, yet 4 times as more goals as North Dakota has accomplished. What an overall amazing period. Probably the best period Miami has ever played this entire year so far. And it's such an honor for us to call.
Oh, absolutely. Now, Bruno Rivera's, the last 3 saves were absolutely incredible. I've never seen the athleticism from a goaltender like that before. He goes on the ground, off the ground, on the ground, off the ground so often that it's hard to keep track on what he's trying to do, but you can tell he knows what he's doing.
That is true, but let's go down to earth a little bit. A lot of lucky bounces for these RedHawks. There have been 2 goals this period alone. I say goals in quotation marks because neither one actually went into the net, but they were so close to being into the net. Just that's the question that some may raise. Is it luck or is it skill? Because there has been plenty of amazing saves that Bruno Bavars has made for this team so far in this second period.
Now I say it's a bit of both for luck and skill, but just the athleticism he had to try to grab the puck backwards on his back is impressive, but wow.
Again, for those who are wondering what's on the line here, the last time the RedHawks have beat North Dakota at home was February 23rd of 2018. What an interesting stat there is. 2018, 6 years ago, essentially, has been the last time the RedHawks have won against North Dakota at home, and we are about 20 minutes away from witnessing if that will be in reality or if that is another dream that we'll be hoping will happen tomorrow.
Yeah, I can't believe 2018 was 6 years ago. Now, it has been, last time we faced North Dakota, it was actually earlier this year during last season. I believe it was in March, and that led to a win for North Dakota.
Yes, North Dakota did play Miami in the postseason, actually, as we were the number 8 seed and they were the number 1 seed. They won both of those games in fairly easy fashion. So just to see how much Miami has improved since March has been just excellent to see. Now, as the Zambonis are coming out, that will wrap up the second period coverage here for RedHawk Radio. We will be back in about 10 minutes covering the third period for what might be one of the best games Miami has saw in a long time. So we will be right back in 10 minutes.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Miami RedHawks. My name is Will Salzarulo. I'm doing the play-by-play for you tonight for the Miami RedHawks against the North Dakota Fighting Hawks. Now, the score is 4 for Miami, 2 for North Dakota. Now, the second period was a great period. Aiden, why don't you tell us a little bit about it?
Honestly, we are very close to witnessing potential history right here. 4-2, Miami RedHawks are beating the North Dakota Fighting Hawks. And it is overall a great atmosphere in the crowd today. Probably the best atmosphere I've ever witnessed here. Everybody is so happy, so excited. Shots and goal tell a little different of a story than you would like to 14-24. But the amount of grit that the RedHawks have been showing, especially with their block shots, especially, is their key to success. Block shots 14-2 in favor of Miami, which is an outstanding stat. That means that they are putting their entire, essentially, life on the line here with those blasting pucks going left and right every which direction, hitting players everywhere. So overall, just a very fun game of hockey.
All right, now the opening face-off has concluded with Miami winning the face-off draw. Now North Dakota gains possession on the play. Now puck is on the boards with North Dakota passing it, trying to, on Miami's end, shoots, and Miami holds on for the whistle. Now North Dakota is going from left to right, Miami from right to left. Now the whistle has been blown. New face-off on Miami's end. Line changes for both teams. And we'll see how this face-off concludes in a few short seconds now.
Yeah, it's very hard to say where the momentum has really shifted in between the second and third period as it just started. But with this very small sample size of just that previous play that lasted only 20 seconds, it definitely seems like North Dakota is coming out a lot more aggressive. They are very point hungry, as you will, as they're trying to at least get this game into overtime so they have better NCHC standing.
Absolutely. I mean, Miami had 4 goals last period, and that is a tripping penalty shortly after the face-off. Now, I believe that was tripping.
No, it's a
hooking against Miami.
17, Johnny Waldron. Arguably one of the better players. He is our top center on this team with 2 goals, 6 assists for 8 points. So you do lose one of your better players on the team for a penalty. Now again, we have a really good penalty kill, but that is also offset by North Dakota's amazing power play, as they are currently ranked 6th in the nation and 2nd in the NCHC with a 27.9% chance of scoring a goal with a man advantage.
That is a great, now North Dakota has it, but Miami gloves it onto central ice. The puck is knocked loose. North Dakota has it, gaining on their own end. Now, through central ice, passes it back. Now through central ice, in on Miami's end, trying to find an opportunity to pass or shoot. They decide to pass. Now, North Dakota with possession. Tries to pass it to his teammate, but it goes off a skate. Now North Dakota in on central ice, now on Miami's end. Passes it to number 4. Passes it back, shoots, and that is a miss. Now North Dakota still has it on Miami's end, trying to get an opening, but they are surrounding the net. Poke check knocks it back into North Dakota's end. Great play by Miami. Now
and that was by number 26, Blake Messenberg, with that diving play to get the puck onto the other side of the zone. No wonder Messenberg was named the assistant captain for the season. He has put in a lot of effort. And one of the most effort we've seen from any RedHawk player in recent memory.
Absolutely. Now, The puck is on North Dakota's side with them possessing it on their own end. Trying to break out through center ice, goes into Miami's end, trying to find an opening, passes it. Now the puck is near the net, tries to get it, but too much congestion. He shoots it, but too many people in the way. He's trying to get away, but he was surrounded by two Miami players. North shoots, and it goes off the pad of Bruno Bruveris. Now, loose puck, Miami with possession through center ice, knocks it away. Now, North Dakota has it on their own end, holding it on the NCHC logo, trying to break out of their own end into Miami's end, and the whistle's blown.
It looks to be a offside penalty.
That makes sense considering how fast they were. It was in our blind spot, so we couldn't see, but they were scooting in too fast, close to the net.
Little pushing and shoving.
After the face-off goes nowhere, pushing and shoving.
Yeah, Cade Littler against John Emmons with the face-off.
Now the face-off is drawn. Miami tries to get possession, tries to pass it, but it's intercepted by North Dakota. In that pass, North Dakota's pass was intercepted by Miami. Miami softer passes it, trying to get it farther into North Dakota's end, but it goes nowhere, and it slides all the way back to Miami's end. Miami has the puck on the boards, behind the net. Saucer pass, trying to get it away. He's in all alone, but the puck goes a little too far. Now North Dakota has it in center ice. Now Miami, with a beautiful poke check, gets it on center ice. Now North Dakota has it on their own end. A lot of puck movement, which is what you want to see in a very good hockey game. And North Dakota has it on Miami's end. He passes it, shoots, and it goes off of a stick, deflected. Stick goes on all the way to North Dakota's end, and that is an icing call.
I've noticed Miami has played a lot more conservative hockey over this past period. A lot of shorter passes. When there is a chance for them to progress into the offensive zone, they tend to only leave one or two men to do that offensive push. They are seeing that they're putting a lot of their men back in the ice in case of the worst case scenario. North Dakota regains the puck for a potential one-on-one, but again, the RedHawks are trying to get this win as hard as they can get, because this has been one of the hardest opponents to even get a win on in the NCHC.
Yeah, Miami's playing way more conservatively when compared to last period. They're trying to keep their goal, trying to keep their 2-goal lead ahead on North Dakota. Which makes sense. They're trying to wear out North Dakota. Now, here we are. North Dakota has possession on their own end, behind the net, trying to break out of their own end, and he shoots it, and the puck is loose in Miami's end. North Dakota has possession in Miami's end, passes it, he shoots, and it goes off the glove of Bruno Bruveris, and now Miami has possession on North Dakota's end. He passes it, he shoots, goes off a body. Too much congestion in front of the goal. Now, wow, scramble for the puck. Miami catches it midair, puts it down, skating on North Dakota's end. Puck gets knocked loose, scramble for the puck. North Dakota has it. Oh, body check. Miami's pass gets intercepted. North Dakota has it on Miami's end. A little fumble there, but that's all right. Miami has it. Now, puck's knocked loose by a body check. Scramble for the puck. North Dakota has it in center ice. Saucer pass, hopes to get it clear, and it's clear. North Dakota has possession. Scramble, he shoots, and it is blocked by a stick. Little scruff, little bit of a skirmish trying to get the puck. Miami has possession, trying to clear it out of center ice, but North Dakota has it. North Dakota is in Miami zone now. Tries to saucer to a buddy, but that goes nowhere. And punches are thrown. Man is on the air. It is a two-way battle, 2v2 fight. Wow.
Dylan Moulton seems to be on his A game today. Now he's fighting people. I was going to mention, about a minute ago, he lost the puck. Plain and simple, he just lost the puck. But when he recovered the puck, in order to retrieve the puck and make Miami have a better position on the ice, he needed to dive for the puck, which he did beautifully. Again, he's been diving all over the place, but it seems like he has now got a fighting penalty, and it seems like North Dakota has not reciprocated that fighting penalty. So, although Moulton has been the best on the ice, it seems like he did just cost the team the penalty.
Yeah. I'm surprised none of the guys on North Dakota are in the box with them, but that's how it goes sometimes. I believe the call was not fighting, it was roughing, so that explains it more. The referees are deliberating about what I don't know. They're about to make an announcement, it appears. And what's the call?
Oh, a potential major call. That can greatly impact the remainder of this game. It's very interesting to note, though, how they are potentially getting a major while the other team isn't even getting a minor.
Yeah. The Miami's getting a major, might get a major penalty, while North Dakota's getting away with everything. Even though that fight was both ways, it was a 2v2, two Miami guys, two North Dakota guys, but no call. You see, earlier last period, Miami had a power play against North Dakota when North Dakota had a major penalty. Now Miami got 2 goals from this man advantage. Now, this might be a chance for North Dakota to turn it around in their favor. But with Miami's stellar PK unit, we'll see what happens.
On a brighter note, they did almost it's almost near halfway through the third period. So if they do keep this pace up eventually, then that will result in a win. But you do have to fear, if they get this penalty here and they score a goal, the empty net, or not empty net I should say, but like when the goalie is gone, right, the North Dakota has an empty net, that 5-on-4 could be very dangerous for the RedHawks.
And the major has been overturned. It is a minor roughing penalty against alternate captain number 27, Dylan Moulton. This is good news for Miami. They almost got a major 5-minute penalty against them, but now it's just a standard 2. And now Miami just has to kill off the power play, which they are well known to do. Now we are face-off in neutral ice, leaning towards Miami. North Dakota wins the face-off, goes through center ice, puck's knocked loose, Miami gains possession, tries to clear it out of their own end. North Dakota gets possession in their own end. Going through center ice. North Dakota has it, breaks through Miami's defense, tries to shoot it, but goes a little too high. North Dakota still with the puck, trying to find an opening. but Miami surrounding the net. Now that Miami pokes it loose. Now North Dakota has possession, trying to break through Miami's line, and that is a call.
It was the offsides.
It looked like offside from right here. It appeared that one of North Dakota's were already on Miami's side when the offside was called, so that makes sense.
In terms of other Miami athletic events going on today, I know there's this big basketball game that was happening. Red Hawk Radio 1 was covering the Indiana Hoosiers against the Miami RedHawks, and sadly the RedHawks did lose 76-57. So hopefully this might be some good news for Red Hawk fans if we manage to win against North Dakota.
North Dakota tries to get a shot, but too many bodies in the way. Now they're going for a second one. They're trying to go for the rebound, but it's blocked by Miami. North Dakota trying to get the rebound again. Passes to 25. 25 has possession. North Dakota with possession, tries to pass it closer to the net, goes off the skate. Passes it a little too far of the net. Another shot gets blocked in traffic. Pass misses the pass and slips because of it. Miami clears it out of their own zone. Miami trying to get the puck with North Dakota. Pass intercepted by North Dakota, and then another pass intercepted by Miami. Now North Dakota with the puck. Pass intercepted by Miami, tries to hit it farther out of neutral ice. Now there's a skirmish for the puck. North Dakota wins it, but a saucer pass leads it to be knocked loose. North Dakota with the puck on their own end. Going through center ice. And a quick body in the way makes them lose control of the puck. Miami with the puck, but the whistle was blown, which appears to be an offside. And now that's a media timeout, and we are about halfway through the third period of this hockey game. We will be back in a few minutes. Thank you. Welcome back. The media timeout is over, and we're ready for a puck drop in center ice. Now, this puck drop can go pretty much either way. However, North Dakota seems to have been winning faceoffs a whole lot more recently than Miami has.
Yeah, in terms of faceoffs, though, during this period, Miami has won 4-3 in terms of that category.
Now, the faceoff was won by North Dakota. However, it was quickly called with and
looks like the plays are offsetting for John Emmons and North Dakota's Carter Wilkie.
Yeah, I believe one of them had a cross-checking penalty. The other has a slashing penalty. Now, slashing penalties can be sometimes the nastiest penalties in hockey. So I'm glad everything's all right and it wasn't too serious.
Yeah, it seems like the penalty on Carter Wilkie was for slashing compared to John Evans' cross-checking. So although both are for 2 minutes, one is a little more egregious than the other one is.
Absolutely. Okay, now North Dakota has it on their own end, making it way through center ice. Puck is knocked loose by Miami. Now Miami has possession, trying to get out of their own end. Center ice makes it, retreats back into their own end, trying to regroup.
Or some may argue try to waste time, as there's only 10 minutes left in this period.
Fair point. Now Miami tries to pass it, but North Dakota intercepts it. Now North Dakota's in Miami's end, tries to shoot it, but goes a little too far. That shot, not a good shot. Miami quickly recovered that, passes it to number 4 in their own end. Miami trying to break out, passes it back. Miami in North Dakota's side, sticks in the way behind it. Oh, wow. Head first into the boards. Glad he got up quickly, glad he's all right, but you can tell that it was a bad hit.
Yeah, I'm surprised. It is very good news. Colby Ambrosio did get up as fast as he did. It was a very great sign. Of course, he was drafted in the 4th round by the Colorado Avalanche, so currently there is a lot of potential for this player, especially for the RedHawks. If he gets going, the entire team gets going.
Absolutely. You need a playmaker like Ambrosio to, start getting in their element, getting used to the pressure on ice. And when that happens, the whole team seems to improve because of it. A shot from North Dakota goes off Bruveris' knee. Now Miami trying to get possession of the puck while North Dakota has it in Miami's end. Puck knocked away. Miami has possession in their own end, trying to break out. Miami through center ice into North Dakota's end. He tries to make a saucer shot, but it easily goes off of the glove of TJ Stemfelter. Scramble for the puck, 2 hits in less than 5 seconds. Someone dropped their stick, quickly picked it back up. Now the puck is in on Miami's side with North Dakota having possession. North Dakota shoots, hits a body in the way, tripping, and
it looks like the face mask of one of the Miami RedHawks players, that being Hampus Reichquist, came off. I wonder if it was during an altercation or if it just naturally came off. Point is, that could have gone a lot worse.
Oh yeah, when the helmet, not just the face cage, the helmet came off. It seemed to be an accident. Heck, even one of the North Dakota guys, it appeared like, hey, are you all right? Just checking if he was okay, because a helmet off can get pretty ugly pretty fast. Now we have a face-off on Miami's end. Let's see what will happen for this face-off. It appears the referees are talking about something, but they skate away.
I wonder if Coach Noreen is going to be challenging a play. Maybe he thought that Hampus Reichquist's helmet came off was with some malicious intent with it.
Yeah, I believe he's trying to challenge it for... the only thing called would make sense was roughing, but it appears that the refs aren't trying to investigate it further. Now, they're trying to do a face-off in their own end. Miami wins it. Knocks off of the stick. Struggling for the puck. It's anyone's puck. North Dakota gets the puck on Miami's end, but they try to pass it. Miami intercepts it. Now the puck is loose on North Dakota's end, and the call is, I believe, it is
icing.
Yes.
Probably. In terms of around the NCHC, it is very good news if you are one of those believers that think the RedHawks have a chance at being a good seed in the NCHC playoffs. Colorado College is currently losing to Providence 4-3. North Dakota again losing to the RedHawks 4-2. But also, number 9, St. Cloud State is also losing to Omaha. So all the underdogs, except for the Colorado College Providence game, which isn't an NCHC game, but all the NCHC games, you see the underdogs are taking the leads early, which is a very interesting thing to see from a Friday night game.
You know, you always love an underdog story, especially earlier tonight with the with Miami against the Indiana University Hoosiers in basketball. Now, Miami is trying to get possession of the puck on their own end. It's a struggle for the puck. Puck gets knocked loose. Oh, and a big hit on Miami. North Dakota with possession on the Miami. Oh, he tries to shoot it. It barely misses the net. They're struggling for the puck. Miami knocks it out of the way. It looks like a penalty has been called.
Very aggressive hockey. Definitely a lot of pushing and shoving. I think John Edmonds. Oh, and looks like it is him, John Edmonds. I was going to say John Edmonds has been the most aggressive out there. Definitely pushing a lot of bodies into the boards, which is great when you do it safely, but clearly it did not end off with the result that we needed. Now, looking at shots on goal, North Dakota is beating Miami 30-15, exactly double the amount, but is yet losing by double the amount of 4-2.
Yeah, now we have about 7.5 minutes left in the third period, and Miami has been the better team overall, and that's why they're leading here halfway through the third. Now, appears like the referees are looking over the footage of the penalty. I do not know why, however, I could have some idea if they're trying to make it a major, if it was a penalty, it was just a double penalty with one North Dakota guy.
It looks like a lot of these reviews are being called this game, a lot more than usual.
Absolutely.
I remember, the first series we had against Alaska Anchorage, there were a lot of penalties called. Not a lot were reviewed, though. I feel like both teams were perfectly content with the outcome of the penalties. But it seems here, Miami really needs this win here. So anything they can get, they will get. So they will challenge any penalty that will face. Another call now.
Two minutes against number 8 Emmons for hitting from behind. Now, this isn't a good sign for Miami, having another penalty against them later in this third period. However, the penalty kill team has been outstanding tonight, so we'll see what happens.
Right. North Dakota has only one power play goal this game. They've had plenty of opportunities, as they had 12 minutes of opportunity to get anything happening for them, and they only scored one goal from that mark. So this is the make or break, in my opinion, for this game. It's a make or break in terms of if this penalty is killed, Miami could walk away with a great victory. If not, they're still leading. They still have a chance to win, although the water's a little more muddy. There's a lot more of an opportunity for North Dakota to come back. So it'll be very interesting to see how these next 2 minutes will play out.
Absolutely. Now, North Dakota has the puck on Miami's end, but Miami knocks it away. So, but yeah, both teams have been absolutely very aggressive this third period. It feels like North Dakota is trying to make back for the 4 goals they gave up last period alone. Now Miami has possession, center ice, tries to bank it over, trying to get clearance. Miami has, Puck is knocked loose in North Dakota's end, it looks like. Now North Dakota's trying, breaks out of their own end, goes into Miami's. Puck is knocked back into North Dakota's end. The puck has been knocked back so many times throughout, at least, especially during this period, the puck has been knocked back at least 10 times, I'd say, from both sides. So now North Dakota's made it through Miami's defense on their side. Now it's a struggle for the puck. North Dakota wins the struggle. Passes it, trying to find an opening for each other. Two players screening, and a great save from Bruno Bruveres. He was overwhelmed with about 3 North Dakota guys.
And it looks like there might be a penalty there, as a stick from Miami's bench did interfere with the game.
Oh, wow. Wow. Looking at the replay, what a save. Saves it on the ground with his right leg.
Looks to be no penalty, however, as the refs are a little lenient, as there's only 5 minutes remaining of this game.
Now, penalty against Emmons will expire in about 5 seconds. So Miami has successfully killed this power play against them. And that is a goal for North Dakota. However, it is not considered a power play goal. Emmons barely got on the ice when the goal was made.
Right, just as the power play expired, I'd say like a second or two.
Absolutely,
right
yeah.
After the penalty kill was over, was the goal. So for all you stat heads out there, don't you worry, Miami's penalty kill stats are still decent, let alone pretty good. But now here's the question, it's 4-3, it's a 1-goal game. If you're Miami, you should be shaking your boots a little bit. It's a lot more closer than it was a few seconds ago. And now that it's a 1-goal game, an empty net is the make or break in this game.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, if North Dakota gets another goal, this could lead into overtime. Now, they might be able to get 2 goals in about 5.5 minutes, but Miami, I think, is talking. They're talking to each other. They're going to step on their defense and improve their offense way more, because a great defense is also a great offense. Now, refs are making a decision. Miami is challenging the goal with goaltender interference. They are looking at the tapes right now, and this might be a no goal.
Again, they are challenging anything and everything. You need this win just for the morale of it. 2018 is 2018. Again, you keep harping over that fact, but it's probably the most important fact that you could use to make this argument that this is one of the best wins all season.
Especially with Miami's coaching staff. Now, none of them have experienced a game against, especially our head coach has not experienced a game with North Dakota, having this be his first season with the Miami RedHawks. So they're reviewing the tape right now. The coach is bringing everyone in, and they're talking about strategy. I think he's saying, I know there's not enough time, not a lot of time left, but I want you to go out there, be aggressive, and try to get away with the win.
There's a lot of pointing I can see, because we're right in front of where the replay review is. Mike Sheehan and Anthony Victor are both analyzing the tape very closely. They're doing a lot of pointing, a lot of analyzing. So there might be a case Miami has in this goaltender interference.
Now they're talking. It looks like they're about to announce it. And we will know right now. Goaltender interference. It appeared that he said goaltender interference.
Yeah, goaltender interference is no good, so the goal does currently stand as is. 4-3, RedHawks beating the Fighting Hawks.
Yeah, especially with 5 minutes and 23 seconds left, especially in a game as close as this, anyone can come out on top. However, Miami has an advantage. Now, face-off on center ice leads to North Dakota getting the puck. However, Miami intercepts a pass, and the puck is loose on North Dakota's end. North Dakota has the puck, now gaining through central ice. North Dakota's trying to make an opportunity here, but they just skate too short. Passes it to number 5. He shoots, but not powerful enough. Too many people in the way. Miami, nope. Now North Dakota going through center ice. The puck appears to have gone into Miami's bench, and now whistle is called.
So yes, we'll get another face-off. 4 minutes, 44 seconds remaining of the third period, and it appears to be an immediate timeout, probably the last one of the game.
I believe it is the last one of the game now.
So we will be right back again. We are Red Hawk Radio. We might be witnessing 6-year history happening right now, so if you're staying tuned. Currently, the Red Hawks are beating the Fighting Hawks 4-3, and we'll be right back right after this.
Welcome back to Red Hawk Radio. Now the media timeout is over. Face off, and now North Dakota has possession of the puck through center ice. Miami's trying to block it. Now Miami has possession in their own end, trying to break out. Now they have the puck in their own end, tries to move the puck away. Now North Dakota has possession in their own end. Pass intercepted by Miami, goes off a skate with that one. Now North Dakota has possession. Now Miami has possession. They're scrimmaging for the puck. Miami trying to find an opportunity to pass, get out of it. He's surrounded. Now the puck's chipped away by North Dakota. Now there's a scramble for the puck. North Dakota wins the scramble. Tries to pass, but it goes too far into center ice. Now North Dakota is behind their own net, trying to break out of their own end. North Dakota gaining through center ice. Miami blocks it. Miami with possession now through center ice. Tries to make an opportunity to gain past the defensive lineman. However, now it's just a scramble for the puck. North Dakota with possession tries to break it out. Miami with possession now. North Dakota in on Miami's end. He tries to shoot, and he's laying down, trying to block a shot.
I think that laying down by Casper Nelson was a necessary move to prevent a lot. It was a very scary moment up in the booth.
Yeah.
We have the best view, in my opinion, of that shot just because of the angle. And you could just see Casper Nelson fully just flat out on his stomach, protecting any shot that comes his way.
I'm half surprised that was not a tripping penalty. It looks like someone tripped over him, but the refs didn't see it. So No penalty was called.
Good for the RedHawks and hard.
Oh, absolutely. They're trying to get it out of the way. Now, Miami is ahead with less than 2.5 minutes to go in the third period. Now, both teams are bringing their A game, going back and forth between each other's sides. It's really any game. It looks like Miami is in the lead, but it could if they get a goal, this could go into overtime.
Now it looks like there's an empty net for the Fighting Hawks.
Empty net for the Fighting Hawks. Now they're trying to get that extra attacker on the way. Now if Miami manages to break out of their own zone, then this could be game over, especially with almost 1.5 minutes left. He shoots and it's a tie! North Dakota scores against Miami. It is now 4-4.
Yeah, so the victory turns not to bitter defeat just yet. Again, a win in overtime is still a win. It is just now not as likely as before, and you just hate to see it because you just know that one time that Miami has possession of the puck during the extra attacker on the ice, it is essentially game over. But it is just, the arena has been a lot more quiet in these past few minutes than it has been in recent periods.
It's been a pressure-built last few minutes. I mean, both teams gaining and losing possession so quickly that it's hard to keep track of who has the puck and who doesn't. But North Dakota has the puck now, trying to break out of their own end. Miami blocks it. Oh, wow. Massive crash from Miami. Miami has the puck at North Dakota's end, trying to find an opportunity to get one up on the tie. He's trying to go for it. He's passing it to a buddy, it looks like, but it goes off a body. Tries to pass it, but it goes around the net. Now North Dakota with possession in Miami's zone. Less than a minute here. Now North Dakota has the puck in Miami's end, but it's poke checked away. Now Miami's trying to break out of their own end. Bank passes to himself, but that's knocked loose from the body. And now 30 seconds left, just about in the third period. North Dakota trying to get a last-second goal before overtime. North Dakota scores 23.5. Wow.
This has turned for the worse.
Absolutely.
Our RedHawks fan. North Dakota coming back with 23.5 seconds left, taking the lead. We were just hoping that the RedHawks could have at least gotten some points out of this. But it seems like unless they could score the next 20 seconds, Miami's coming away with a loss.
Yeah. However, there's always tomorrow. These two are facing again here in Goggen Ice Arena tomorrow. And, it's always a shame to see your team behind in the last few seconds of the game. Now,
you are starting this next 20 seconds with the goalie out. You have an extra attacker on. So it is truly a make or break goal right here.
And the empty netter, they try to shoot, but Miami manages to block it. Miami has possession of the puck on center ice, passes it to number 34. He's trying to get it out of the way, trying to kill. 5, 4, 3, 2.7 seconds, and the whistle is blown. Wow. You could see the crowd stood on their feet during the last few seconds. It almost was a goal for Miami, but the goaltender, Mr. TJ Septenfelter, is just too good at his job.
Yeah. Again, the RedHawks fans are starting to pour out of this stadium. It is a very sore sight to see 2.7 seconds left. You can't imagine that there is a way for Miami to really score except with this challenge right here.
I think that the only way Miami can score is if they straight up just try to shoot right out of the face-off.
Now, I wasn't listening. Did you hear what they were challenging at this time?
I did not. But Miami is down 1 with 2.7 seconds left in the game. North Dakota with 39 shots on goal, while Miami has 17. Now, North Dakota really stepped it up a notch, and here's the referee for a call.
So it's arguing more about time than anything.
Now we gained a full second on the clock. Now we shall see what happens, but it appears that Miami has lost this game. However, knock on wood, we'll see what happens. And that's the game. Miami 4, North Dakota 5. North Dakota stepping it up in the last period while they were getting absolutely destroyed in the second. Miami getting 4 goals that period. Miami had so many advantages, had so many opportunities to score, however, it came loose.
It's a very sour sight to see, as a few minutes ago, we were in a very happy mood, you know?
Yes.
We're winning 4-3, but sadly, turned for the worse. 2 goals in less than 2 minutes, and overall, just a poor last few minutes of hockey. I'm sure everyone in the RedHawks locker room will be dead silent as the victory was just taken away from them in these last few minutes.
Especially, I think the empty netter really cemented how good North Dakota's offensive line is. I mean, most of their offensive line are going into the NHL in the next few years, but that empty netter goal, especially with that extra attacker, kind of cemented Miami's loss.
So with that North Dakota win, North Dakota is now 3-2-0. They have 9 points compared to the Miami, who is 0-7-0 in NCHC play with only 1 point still. So Miami takes another loss. Granted, it was a very close game throughout. Miami almost came away with this huge victory against North Dakota. Again, February of 2018 was the last time Miami has won at home against North Dakota. We almost witnessed history today. So imagine what will happen tomorrow if Miami learns from their mistakes and maybe comes out with better footing next game.
Absolutely. You know, getting in that headspace of trying to go home after a loss, especially a close loss like this, you know, you were so close. You were at the finish line and you fell over. But this just shows that Miami has the chance, has the opportunity to beat this nationally ranked team. Now,
that wraps it up for us here up in the booth. This is Red Hawk Radio 2, supplying you of your Red Hawk Radio for the Miami North Dakota hockey game here. We will be back here at 7 o'clock tomorrow, not necessarily with the both of us, but with new cast, and we will hopefully see Miami try to break some records that have been happening, try to break the ceiling when it comes to getting a win at home against North Dakota. So again, 7:05 start time against North Dakota tomorrow, December 7th, and we'll see you there. Good night, everybody.
Good night.